Alrighty guys, this is going to be a brief video to better explain the annotated bibliography, that requirement in your final portfolio. So normally when you think of the word bibliography, you think of a list of citations. That's when you have all of the information that goes into the text's kind of, origins, its writer, its publisher, the year it was, written, and then what pages from the text you're using. You should be familiar with citations by now in your English career. Annotations are the paragraphs that explain how you use the citation in the writing of your essay. And I'm sure some of you have written some annotated bibliographies in your English career. Some of you may be fans of them. Some of you may not be fans of them. I'll let you know that I'm a fan of annotated bibliographies because I used to not be. I used to hate them, think they were extra, think they were busy work. But I've really come to realize that annotated bibliographies really make you commit to the process of analysis. You read all of your sources, right? And then you have to summarize and comprehend and summarize and really do all that gritty stuff that lets you achieve the hows and whys of analysis. The annotated bibliography, especially when you're writing the annotations, makes you summarize all of the texts, and it makes you reflect upon how you use the texts. It's a very metacognitive activity, and it really helps the writing of these long papers. Honestly, when you're bringing in multiple sources and you're trying to write an essay of serious length, 6 pages, etc., annotated bibliographies are going to become like really important resources as you continue in your collegiate career and start writing papers of longer and longer length. So those are the two facets of an annotated bibliography, and there's examples on the site, so feel free to access those. You need to have at least 3 sources on your annotated bibliography: the Joseph Campbell source, the comic you're blending with it, and the scholarly article as previously discussed in the other video. Now, I've provided actual chapters from Campbell's seminal book, The Hero of a Thousand Faces. So if you're going to use Campbell, go right to the source. Use Campbell. Use his own words. The Action Philosopher's comic is useful in getting an overview of Campbell's theories, but you read his actual words, get it straight from the horse's mouth. It can only help. So I've provided some Campbell. But if that doesn't tickle your pickle and you have Myths to Live By or The Mask of God or other Campbell sources at your house because you just love reading Campbell on cool winter nights, then go ahead and use that too. But try to use real Campbell, not just, derivative secondary sources like Action Philosophers is. So Campbell, the comic is going to be, Ultimate Spider-Man, Marchand, or Fun Home. So go ahead and use one of those comic books, and then the scholarly article, which we're going to find online through the prestigious databases, EBSCOhost, JSTOR, etc. If you want to use They Say I Say because that really helped you write the essay, go ahead and use that and cite that in your annotated bibliography. If you want to use Action Philosophers because that really helped you better understand Freud and Jung, go ahead and list that in your annotated bibliography. Maybe in your research you read 2 or 3 scholarly articles. You only need to cite one, but shucks, go ahead and list the other ones. An annotated bibliography not only helps the writer digest the texts that they're synthesizing into their papers, but it also shows a reader, hey, listen, I am forwarding new ideas, but I'm giving credit where credit is due. I've gotten these ideas from these sources. So the more the merrier. You can't go wrong using more. It's a brief video. Just wanted to give you a quick kind of how to do, do-si-do, the annotated bibliography. And again, all the information you could ever question about it is also on the Per Due Owl.